Introduction of the business. Hotel industry is the largest component of hospitality industry. Catering to a customer will require overnight accommodation. Hotel mostly targeted by a visitor, but they also can be used by local people. Now, more and more people worldwide have started to see the travels as an important part of life in recent years. Over the last 5 years, expansion of leisure and business travel have risen year over the year. So the market growth of hotel industry will increase. In Malaysia, there are a lot of hotels such as Marriott Hotel, House Grande Hotel, The Zenith, and Hilton Hotel. We choose Hilton Hotel as it is one of the famous hotel and many customers love to use their service at the hotel. This hotel also one of the largest hotel brand in the world. It is the biggest hotel to make the company become profitable.
The basic concept, Hilton Hotel have 4 basic concepts, which are scarcity, supply and demand, cost and benefits, and incentive. Okay, firstly is scarcity. Scarcity is referred to the problem that may arise because resources that are available are not enough. For example, in the Hilton Hotel, the room may be not available during the holiday season. Okay, next is supply and demand. Supply refer to the amount of goods that available, while demand refer to the how many people that want those goods. For example, in the Hilton Hotel, the demand of the room are higher, thus the supply need to be higher too. For the cost and benefits, it relates to the choice of the customer that to give them the benefits. For example, even though the cost to stay at the Hilton Hotel are higher, but the customer will get many benefits if they stay at the hotel. Basic economic problem. The main economic problem are what to produce in which quantity, how to produce, and for whom to produce. What to produce in which quantity? In Hilton Hotel, they will produce a room for the customer according to the number of the customer that stay at the hotel at that time. How to produce? If the guest come with his or her family, then the guest will be given the family room. For whom to produce? Productions are produced to the guest hotel or anyone that willingness to pay and to use all the facilities in the hotel such as swimming pool, spa, and gyms.
Now, we move to the factors that influence the demand of service during this current pandemic COVID-19. The first one is the consumer income. COVID-19 gives many impacts in changing the consumer behavior as the number of unemployment are increasing drastically. When the consumer does not have income source, they need to limit their spending as the enforcement of lockdown which limits their movement and daily activities. So, when the consumer incomes are lower, then the demand of the service also will be lower. Number 2 is the market size. As we know, for Hilton Hotel, they focus on the urban people who have careers and tourists who visit Malaysia. Commonly, they come to the hotel for vacation and meeting purpose. Unfortunately, the market size in Hilton Hotel is getting smaller due to the number of unemployment increases. When the market size is smaller, the demand of the service also decrease. Next, we will go through the factors that affects the supply of service during COVID-19. The first one is the number of suppliers. Due to the restriction of lockdown of COVID-19, they need to limit their supply as there are less customers who come to the hotel. Moreover, the choices for the guests to stay in the hotel and use the other service are limited. When the choices of service in the hotel is limited or reduced, so the supply service will decrease. The second one is the government on economic policy. Hilton Hotel need to pay the tax to the government as it is the mechanism of cooperation between the hotel industry and the government. This tourism taxation is used to support the public investment for tourism development. Unfortunately, the tax that the hotel need to pay increase the pressure for the hotel industry as they need to consider the other costs too. Furthermore, this shows the increase of the cost of production. When the cost of production increases, so the supply service will decrease.
Elasticity concept. Hilton Hotel are inelastic for the supply and demand. This is because the demand will remain the same when the price goes down. The hotel applies skimming pricing strategy. During the peak periods, it operates at high price. It allows the company to maximize its profit during the peak season, while during the low season, the hotel applies the marketing penetration price, where the hotel will accept all the customer requests to reduce the price. Hilton Hotel have many competitors such as Hyatt Hotel, Marriott Hotel, IHG Hotel, Holiday Inns, and Leo's Hotel. Even though Hilton Hotel have many competitors, but they will try to compete with all their competitors and try their best to make more profit.
Alright, now we proceed to cost of production. Cost of production defined as the total cost obtained by a business in order to gain a specific quantity of product or offer service. Production costs that may involve are labor, consumable supply, or raw material. There are two types of costs in short run, which are fixed costs and variable costs. For fixed cost is a cost that does not change with the increase or decrease the amount of goods which produce or to be sold. Fixed costs are the expenses for the company due to any specific business activity. For example, bank loan, salary and tax, and tax. Total variable cost is the total amount of all variable costs that are related to cost of goods sold in a reporting period. For example, transportation, commission, advertisement, and program fees. Market structure can be defined as the size and distribution of sellers and buyers in the market producing various goods and services. The hotel is oligopoly market structure in which it controls the sales as the entry of new firm is difficult or impossible. This can be seen when the hotel business requires a large amount of capital and costs including the economy of scale, forced to merge copyright, ownership of patent, and legal sanction. Hilton Hotel give the best service to the customer such as room service, food and beverages, wellness, corporate meeting, and so on. The customer will give high rating to the hotel as they satisfied with the service of the hotel.
That's all from us. Thank you. Bye.